Are you that woman who's actually looking around, seeing all beautiful couples walking around and all holiday season now, and you're thinking, how can I attract the right person, but actually looks like always coming the wrong ones? Is that you? Because I was there myself 6 years ago. When I'm saying this number, it's actually scaring me because for me, normally it would be 2 months being with someone and then I find something wrong and I would run out and leave the relationship, or somehow I would find a reason to leave it. And then I would be starting from zero again, from the beginning, and from this kind of point where, oh, I'm single and everybody else somehow getting fine, but why is this not me? And today I'm actually wanted to talk to you. Why is this happening? What we attracting the wrong ones, but at the same time why we can't attract the right one. So today I'm giving you 3 secrets how to attract, but at the same time figure out and trying to find the reason why you are attracting the wrong ones. So that's why it's kind of the biggest points, because when you know why you can't drive the car, then you fix and kind of start, unlocking some locks, and then you starting driving the car in the right way. So this is the same kind of reasons and the same points as driving a car. You're learning how to drive, and then you keep going, and maybe later you nearly even going racing. So let's rock and roll and see what is actually stopping you to go and find new love, and actually how can we work on that? Because every time when we have some stoppages, some blocks, if they are with us, it's a lot harder to find that new love, because you carrying with you a lot of maybe self beliefs, wrong beliefs, limiting beliefs, conditions, and they always goes with us, and they actually stopping our love to become more full and refilled than actually with more fear and scarcities. So today I want to give you three tips, 3 reasons why you can't attract the right partner. But at the same time, don't forget tomorrow, and tomorrow all this week I will be giving 3 tips each day how and what's maybe blocking you to go and find your right partner, and maybe that's what's stopping you to attract your perfect love. So today is actually number 1, and that's even, you would say now, but it is going a lot, and it's self-esteem. And even, do you believe you worth to be loved? Do you believe love should be for you, coming to you? Do you believe you worth to be loved? And do you really believe what you're good enough for love? Because that's many times we sometimes sabotaging ourselves by saying, oh, I'm probably not good anyway. Look at me. I am fat. I am big. I am tall. I'm small. Like, we would find 100 reasons. And of course, we would find reasons if we, with the second, marriages breaking or something like that. That's what I done when my marriage broke up. All I could hear from my ex, who will want you now? You are like damaged, you are with the child now, and even, you're so terrible person. We couldn't, live together. So now nobody will want you. So that was huge self-esteem for me in the beginning. But then I'm like, what? When I started noticing how many men actually giving me, attention, all this disappeared. Now my time was to pick right one. That was a little bit harder to break that self-esteem. So actually, I would ask you, if you feel like you're not worthy enough, or maybe somebody puts you some idea in your mind, what it's you not good enough for love, or like I said, kids, you feel it's like it's not because, but I would say if it's later stage dating, the person who will come in your life probably already had some kids as well. So don't worry about that. Like, don't even think about it, because actually many men loves to come in the family and kind of be a man and husband and father, because maybe they didn't experience in another relationships. So don't think about it. And how I would say break your fear of self-esteem, if you only for the look, how you look like, that's very easy to fix. Go to the hairdresser, pick the appointment with the beauty, consultant, and give a, face little kind of mask or massages or something, just to give yourself little love for yourself. Because all how you can bring love to yourself and rise your esteem when you give yourself love and more self-esteem. That's means self-love. If you feel you little bit curvy, maybe it's not bad to look in your food and your feeding and your in your plants what you're eating, and maybe it's okay a little bit to lose if you feel that's damaging your self-esteem. Nobody ever said somebody is not have to be in that size and that size. No, I know many men actually who loves curvy, beautiful girls saying, yeah, I'm not a dog. I don't need to live in on sleeping on the bones. And it was really true, like how much I actually know men, they actually love curvy girls. So don't think maybe what you thinking is wrong with you. Maybe it's for someone is like, wow, that's amazing. So what you put into your self-esteem, sabotaging yourself and doing a lot of kind of wrong conditioning from others, from society, that could be completely wrong. With your wonderful perfect partner, what coming or will come, or maybe is already in your life, but he see you are lacking self-esteem, sometimes that's very not attractive actually, because men have to always, oh, you're so beautiful, you're so beautiful, you're so just can you see you are beautiful? I'm already tired of telling you. And yes, men sometimes not the best kind of giving compliments. So if you're not giving compliment to yourself and looking for someone else to come and give it to you, you can sometimes wait for a little while and maybe sometimes definitely damage your self-esteem. So look at the mirror and say, I am beautiful, I am amazing. And if you feel you lacking that, send me private message and I will send you wonderful kind of downloading kind of voice affirmations, where they are very, very good in the morning to listen. I'm listening in the car sometimes, but my self-esteem is like, nah, not little, because I love me, because me is the one who brings and lives my life. Nobody else can do that, only me. So if you need that, send me a private message and I will send you for free affirmations and self-esteem rising little kind of meditation. But you, like I said, you don't need to sit and close your eyes. You can just repeat it, and it will rise your self-esteem. So that's number one. Another one, I'm actually writing down them all because I could forget what I told you already, and I can repeat myself maybe on Friday, so I want to make sure I have them. So another one, what is very, very, is actually huge, not only for women, but actually for men, probably even more. It's a scarcity of rejection. Because when men seeing group of women and he kind of say, okay, I want to go and maybe ask for some of them girls to say hello and maybe ask to go, have a drink or something. And he knows what he could be laughed at. He could be, it's actually scary. For men, women is the same, because sometimes, and more now, women actually encouraged, I'm not really agree, but let's be like this, encouraged, go and ask for the date for the man yourself. If you feel you're happy, if you feel you like it, go and tell him something. Well, I know different ways what you can attract a man without asking him date out. Like, I think for me, it's no, never done it, never will be do it. Not, no, it's not in my conditioning probably. Now I realized another conditioning what I have myself. But actually, I feel we still have some respect for ourselves. So if someone don't dare to show me kind of I like you, if I will show the person I like him, that's not mean they really like me. They may be just polite. So, sometimes you can meet amazing, wonderful, polite men who would not dare to say no for a woman, but then it's like, oh my God, how can I get out from this? And you really don't want to be rejected twice. So I never would do that. Me. Okay. You do whatever you feel. But many people, many women would love to go and chat with men, especially when they're going out and they have a little drink. So sometimes they have more braviness and all that, but then next day, oh my God, and then they feel if the person reject them and maybe never text them tomorrow or another day, that's actually very painful. How much I know from other girls. And if you getting this again and again, maybe stop talking with men first yourself, and maybe start do some different things to attract men attention. So if you want to know that, send me a private message and we will chat about it, how you can attract man without asking him to go out or whatever, buy him a drink or something, like take over of dating to your own hands, and in the end getting the rejection. And rejection could be next morning and you waiting and like, oh, I find this wonderful man, and he's like, no, no, I could not get away of her. Yesterday was okay. Yesterday, no way I will be dealing with this today and tomorrow and all that. So they rejecting, and that's very, very unhappy and unhealthy feeling. So the next time a woman is afraid nearly to kind of start in any conversation, and that maybe that one is the perfect and right one. So the scarcity of rejection, sometimes maybe like I said, after a couple of drinks or something, you was brave enough and now you would like to do it, but actually you are afraid. So it's a different way what you can work on, that different way you can attract the men. And actually that's what we will be talking more on the 5-day free challenge on end of this month. So if you want to do that, send me a private message, or on Instagram, in the bio is the website, and you can see the link in there for 5-day free challenge. Sign in the YouTube channel and on my Facebook. Everywhere is my website, and you can find the link, and I can actually put in the comment below the link for sign in to my 5-day free challenge, where we will be learning 5 days. Actually, I will do 6 or 7 because pre-challenge we get ready, and we all girls will be learning how to attract perfect men. And the third tip, what I wanted to give it to you today, it's actually scarcity about settling with someone who is not right for you. Like sometimes in the beginning, all these butterflies and all this beautiful feeling, oh my God, he's the right one, he's the right one. And then you started like, oh, sugar, he's not the right one. And now how will get away from this? How will I get out myself from this situation? And that's where is another time and another time. And this has happened to me many times when I was trying to dating, and it looks like, yeah, that's probably could be. Yeah, that could be. But because I did not know what is suits me, as long somebody like me, liking me, I'm pretty much happy. I never even think what is actually 4 types of people. And I didn't even know what is actually would suit me for my type. Because you are would be one type, the man could be another type, and they could be completely not together. But you can live with every person if you know what the kind of person is and you know how to work with that person. Again, if you want to know more about it, let me know and we can talk together, because this is so important information. And actually, how to know which person suits you and which person you should be with to be happy, that's actually like so good when you work in business industry. So any kind of sales or any kind of helping or services or something, it actually helps a lot for person to know who am I talking to and how should I talk to help for the person to get out more deal together, more happy in the end. And that's why many women jumping into a relationship just because somebody liked, somebody give a more compliment, somebody was amazing for a week or two, And they like, oh yeah, let's do it. Yeah, I'm happy. I think that's the right, and let's do it. And then boom, after 2 months, that's okay. But sometimes after a year or two, you starting feeling unhappy. You starting feeling like, where's that person gone? What I seen it in the beginning. Why is this person not the same as another person? Well, I seen it in the dating times. Now when we together, why is he different? Because he got what he want. Like he or she, they got together living. That's fine. Now I can relax and show myself. I don't need to impress you anymore. I don't need to, make you wow. And that's where shows up the real person. And sometimes we would not go out with that real person in the beginning. Like just the same as I would say, how are you dressing up when you go for the first date? And you probably would say, oh, I would put on makeup, I put on hair, extensions, all that things, nice dress or something like that. And after 2 years, how do you meeting your man? Like say every day, maybe not every day, maybe weekends, or do you have any dates together even? Like what do you do to little bit still show for your man, yeah, you dating the right one, or we are together because, or it's no need to ever start, it's no need to push yourself to impress your man. If he loves you and he wants you and he being with you, that's wonderful. But don't forget about man loves with eyes, what they see. Men love seeing and being proud of being next to the woman what they kind of started dating with. So how did you change from that person? But at the same time, women loves by ears. So sometimes men in the beginning, they're like, oh my God, you're so wonderful, you're amazing, you're so sexy, you're so gorgeous. And after a month or two or three, like maybe still talking, but look, after a year or two, kind of they shut up. Well, I told you a year ago, you are wonderful. Yeah, so be happy. I'm not going to be repeating you every day. For some women, it's a killer. For some women, it's a killer of relationship if they're not hearing embracing them every day, if they're not hearing what they are loved, if they're not hearing, not giving hugs, if they're not, not feeling they are loved. For men, sometimes he thinks when I'm paying for the house, I'm paying for the car, what do you want more? Women don't care about paying for the car. She wants feelings. She wants relationship. She wants feeling great and joy. And we thinking what only men should do that. Yes, men could help you to get that. But mostly would be good if you would think, what would I need? Not asking for men, but just like, what would I want to be happy? What would be around me? Like we went in Spain into Camino walk in Santiago de Compostela. And we went into one village and it was so beautiful. Beautiful purple flowers on the kind of bench of the house on the farm. And it was purple, beautiful Vinisterias. I even didn't know what the name, nothing. I was like, oh my God, this is amazing. I took a picture one day. We went by the same place. I took a picture another day. I just loved it. And it's just really, the flowers just connected to me so much. I don't know, I just felt, oh my God, that's amazing. I come home. I actually bought 2 Vinisteras, these beautiful flowers, but they are very, very new and fresh now. And of course, they love climbing. They're climbers. So I need something to do what the Vinisteras would climb, because they are climbing flowers, like a climbing big bush. So I said, okay, now I need my man. But I bought a flower to make myself happy. I asked my man to create something, maybe like an art or something, or like something to get them together to climb and to create some art. And hopefully in about 2-3 years, they will bloom for me. And then he just done it this weekend for me, this beautiful arch. And then I'm like, oh my God, I'm so happy. So it's actually, I created my wish how to make me happy. And now, this, when I'm going in my garden every day, every morning, every evening, and looking at my arch and looking at my minister, of course, she's just climbing, she's just very young. And then, of course, because it's so empty, I said, you know what? I want climbing roses to it as well. So now we went to the garden center. I bought the flowers, and it's again, I'm feeling so happy in there. And it's like, not that he have to make me happy. I give him helping me to make me happy. He done a beautiful art. I love it. But then I decorated, I put on some things and flowers and all that, and it's make me so happy. So it's like he done the arch, but I was guiding to it how he can make me happy. And now every day I'm looking at the flowers and they make me so much happy. Like I'm even gonna cry. And I can feel, I remember my Santiago de Compostela walk. I remember all this journey. And actually it's the perfect place on the end of the day, but like now, 9 o'clock nearly, it's the last bits of the sun on that area. So I actually will go now and sit down and enjoy the last bits of sun and really have a little meditation. And then, again, nobody can make me happy. I will make myself happy on that moment. But of course, you know, when you are with your man, it's nice. But at the same time, not only men who have to make us every minute happy. We can ask him to help some way, but then leave us alone to do it our own thing to be more happy. So this is kind of three things: self-esteem, fear of rejection, and settling. If you're afraid to settle with someone not right, and I do understand, I was married, I was with not the right person, I was engaged with not the right person. For one person, I give it away about 6, 7 years. For another one, 6 years. And then I was like, whoa, I'm kind of a little bit going wrong here, something wrong. And whatever I was meeting was always something wrong with them, because I didn't know even what suits me. So till I work it out, until I learn from many, many amazing teachers, from love gurus, from, self-loving gurus, like, it's amazing. And I still working on me, working with them, working with my teachers, never stop growing, never stop learning. But the point is, I created now that my own little magic of love formula, but it actually really works if you work it. Like, works if you work your plan, work your plan. Because that's what it is. If we just dreaming and thinking someday, one day, postman will bring love. Sorry, I don't believe in that, but maybe you want to believe, and that's fine. Took me 2.5 years to sit and wait for the postman. The postman's still coming, but he never brought love. Looks like I had to go and do it myself. So I really suggest you, please do send me a private message first to see, is this 5-day challenge for you? Do you need it to work maybe from now? Maybe we can start it, speed it up, and you can work it from now. Or maybe we just need a couple of chat, like I said, to rise your self-esteem. I will send you the recording for the self-esteem, for the inspiring yourself from every morning to rise your self-esteem. And the same time, just seeing what suits you, what's not suits you, why is this happening? It's a lot of reasons in there why. Need to look into it a lot deeper, a lot stronger, a lot deeper, and actually to let it out. Because if you still hold on to something, it's something blocking you. So I talk to you tomorrow for 3 more tips and really reasons. Why is this not happening? Why your love is not coming? If it's love coming, why is this not right one? And maybe you are with someone, but you're not feeling 100% happy. And maybe he is the right one, but there's something there blocking and locking you from maybe open fully to love, and actually open to give love. Because love is not only to take, love 50-50. You give, you take. So I'm sending you loads of love, 50 to you, and I hope you will send 50 back. 50%, not euros or something. I send you loads of love and I talk to you tomorrow.